I have to testify on how God paid my rent for the month of May. Let's talk about it. So my apartment complex will send a text and let me know, like, hey, it's time to pay your rent. This is the amount. The amount was off. It was way off. In my mind, I was like, okay, are they trying to hit me with the okie doke? Or are they trying to add this on to my actual balance? Because I'm confused. Call the leasing agent because I'm like, I got to get this settled out. I got to figure out what this is, right? And it's back on the phone. And she's like, did you have a special or something? And I was like, no, I don't think so. And so she keeps talking. And I was like, wait, I think maybe I did. But mind you, this was over a year ago. I didn't remember that. I forgot about that. I signed that lease and I went on about my day, okay? She looks into it and your rent is free this month. You only pay $185, which is the fees apartments love to add. I was like in disbelief. She tells me this. I just literally was like, glory to God. And she was like, girl, I'm so glad you said that, because if you didn't say it, I was going to say it for you. Like, she was just as excited and ecstatic as I was. So last week was a very off week for me. I couldn't discern if it was just me or if it was just warfare, because I was very, very irritable last week. Like, I'm normally not like that. I normally try to be just a happy, positive, kind person. And I was not that at all last week. Like, everything irritated me. Everybody at work irritated me. And I just kept praying and rebuking. And I was like, God, I don't know what this is. Like, you have to break this off of me. So this was all last week. And then come Tuesday, I was like, what is the only way to shake off this feeling? Fasting. Things like this can only come out through fasting and prayer. Jesus tells us this. So I knew that things were off, and I felt an unctioning in my spirit that I needed to do a dry fast. And I did this on Tuesday. And I'm only telling y'all this now because I'm not fasting right now. Side note, stop telling people when y'all are fasting. It's not biblical. I needed to break something. And this is a reminder that sometimes when you fast, you may not see what you're expecting to see, but God always speaks. There's no such thing as an unanswered prayer. It's either yes, no, or wait. It's very clear. If there's no confusion, you're going to get one of the three, okay? And sometimes it may not be what you want it to be. But I just know that I needed to fast whatever that was off. And boom, May 1st, God pays my rent for the month of May just for my obedience. And sometimes when we fast, we can see a change in the physical realm. And sometimes we are fasting for things that are going on in the spiritual, because things happen in the spiritual before they actually hit the natural realm. So yeah, this is just a little testimony to give God the glory, because that's what our testimonies are for. They are not self-seeking. They are not supposed to be self-serving, because it's all by the power of God. If anybody is feeling discouraged, or like you just are waiting on God for something in your life and just don't know when it's going to happen or how it's going to happen, just know that this is your sign to continue to be positive, continue to pray, to knock, seek, and ask. Matthew 7:7. And he will come through. He always is right on time. So don't be discouraged. Keep your head up and keep your eyes on the Lord.